Hello YouTube, this is Ryunma, right? Video recording in an area that's different, so the lighting is different. So you may not be able to see quite as much of me as you usually do. I will get to posting again in better lighting for tomorrow's thing, but for right now, here's my review of Total Drama presents the Ridonculous Race, Episode 3, French is an Eiffel Language. Let me just get back to the top of the Word file. Well, 3 episodes in, and new host Don is showing a bit more of a Chris-like side of this episode, at least going from the opening narrative, where he repeatedly insults the players, and especially last place episode's losers Leonard and Tammy. For once, MacArthur didn't have to carry Sanders in this episode, though it doesn't much make up for the fact that Sanders still wasn't doing anything. Seems like in their relationship, she's the brains and MacArthur pretty much handles everything else. It was a funny episode, and it almost made me laugh several times, and indeed made me smile. Ruining the wedding on a moped in Jeff and Brody's story, the awkwardness between the fashion bloggers and the father-son team over the carpet, covering the airplane in sad face stickers, which is hilarious. We should hug! Please? Noah's flattering drawing of Owen. Home to many paintings which I was asked to stop touching. Bad partner. Bad. And to cap it off, the tennis-based argument between Jerry and Don as to whether his foot was in the carpet of completion or not. Did anyone else get that? That it was tennis-based? Oh, and freeze frame it when the three teams showcased their caricatures during the art challenge. The one that Junior did of his dad. That one was funny too. When the fashion bloggers got stranded in the Parisian shopping district, I would have personally bet dollars to donuts that they would have been the ones eliminated. Seems like the Total Drama style, but I can't really say whether I'm glad or not that I was proven wrong. Big milestone in this episode. First one where Ennui finally speaks, and one of the goth groups finally says something. That guy says something. Wee! Or should I say, Ennui? Anyone? And that great line about the catacombs being a good place for a theme park or a summer camp. And the delivery really sells it. Hope he gets to say some more. Now we just need to hear some more from Crimson. I wonder how long it'll be before Carrie finally snaps and tells Devin how she feels about him. This whole childhood friend falling for another oblivious childhood friend thing needs a resolution. Call me impatient, sorry. I know it's only the 3rd episode. But there's only so much hackneyed and awkward nonsense as you really need before the plot that we all see coming resolves itself. But if they actually play with the tropes of this kind of scenario and have Carrie get rejected only to find love in an unexpected source, then I swear, hand to God, I will send myself a bag of dicks and eat them. I honestly don't give these Total Drama writers enough credit to play with tropes in a way like that. Call it the writer in me that makes me say that. And come to think of it, speaking of relationships, I can't wait to see some characters actually reaching out of their two-man groups and forming new friendships and relationships with the others. I know it's not really in the interest of the game, but it's in my interest as an observer of human nature and a lover of stories to see how some of these very different characters would interact with each other as people working together or enjoying each other's company. Being able to discern an actual antagonist would be nice also, but I'm betting that's also not the point of the show. The point is the actual race, so it feels like so far that's about all we've got. There's very little humanity or interaction in the series so far, and I find that kinda sad, to be honest. Guess that's what I get for expecting too much out of a children's TV show. You'd imagine that Owen would be better at finding food than he was in this episode. He was certainly good enough back in season 1, and he even and he even attested to it. And it's odd that they let him get away with eating the edible vehicle and having it still count in Total Drama World Tour with the sausages, but not with the cheese in this one. Here he gets slapped with a 20-minute penalty that almost costs his team the game. I guess that's what happens when you have a more competent and professional host in charge. And I think we all saw that bit where they thought they'd found the sneaky cheese, but it actually turned out to be Owen coming. For me, the dead giveaway was the catacomb that was at the catacomb they were in looked nothing like the place where the others had found the cheese. And I love how good-natured and self-deprecating Jerry and Pete the tennis rivals are. Not like Chester from season 4 at all, which is a really big blow for the treating seniors as active living people thing. Hate to see them leave so soon. Ironically, those two were actually a breath of fresh air in the series. That kind of genuine friendly rivalry is so rare, especially in a total drama series like this one. Mostly it's just competition, and rivalry is more who gets there first and not friendly challenging like we've seen from them. And they were clever enough with their one-liners towards each other and the series and the events and all that. So we've got about 10 minutes until the next episode comes on, so I will sign off here, and while the next one airs, I will write up my review of it step by step and get back to you with a review of that one on tomorrow. I should have plenty of time to do that. So this is Ryunma, and I'll see you all tomorrow, I guess. Stopping now.